So, as you all know, I am in Palermo and I am with a great guy called Mauricio who introduced me to some special people and got me a place to sleep and rest and stay. And already met some homeless people and refugees here. Reminds me of the song of Don McLean. Uh, but I wanted to do this last act of joy of this journey, and a very special one. Um, when I was preparing, like in the Netherlands, I met a guy named Louis uh, at I think it was the Geulemerberg. Translate that, and we had this beautiful talk about life, and he was climbing with his bike, and I was like running, and I just gave him a compliment, and then we got into this talk, and he said like, yeah, Italy is something special for me, but I cannot really go there anymore because I cannot walk that far, and it's troublesome. Um, yeah, and sometimes I'm a bit lonely. And so he said like, if you could send me a postcard from Palermo, then that would be great. It would be that would be most welcome. So at the time I was like, okay, this is what it's all about. Someone saying he's lonely and he just wants a little postcard. So I got like this. I got a postcard from Palermo and I'm gonna send it. And I would also encourage you to also send him a postcard, because it would be quite amazing if he gets like, I don't know, 30 or 40 cards. That would be so great. I will post the address, the address below, and yeah, then you can send him a postcard from any country. So it doesn't have to be from Palermo, it can be from any country, and it would be nice if he just gets a lot of cards. And I think that inspiration came from you, Iris. So thank you for that. That's one big, beautiful act of joy to finish this running story with. And I think it's actually like, a bit of coming into my mind now, what I did. And I'm kind of realizing it a little bit now. And at that moment, I'm gonna go to a place where there are lots of homeless people and refugees and see if I can help out there. Maybe collect some stories and go from there. It was such a humble, how do you say that? Humble, down to earth place. Like you have a church and there's lots of silence. And it was mostly like that. And I love that. I love just, I love the vibe. So I'm going there soon. And, well, start a new adventure. So, my last act of joy. Please also send a postcard to the guy. It would be really awesome to end this, at least this run for Positivity, because I'm not actually sure what's gonna happen with Move the Earth. If I'm gonna do something else with it, Uh, we're gonna find out also when I talk to the refugees and be there. So I will probably be there a few days here in Palermo, which, yeah, I'm so grateful that I could like do this because it also, it makes me even more humble when I see these people. And I'm like, okay, what the hell am I complaining about? About nothing. So it really opened my eyes even more. So I'm curious what will happen when I actually go there, be there with those people. Yeah, um, and hear the stories, hear the history. Um, and I think, uh, well, this is gonna be a very long video, but I think it's really important because they also said like we want to make a documentary uh, of it. So if you're listening, Julio, Wout, uh, I don't. Those are the two filmmakers that come to my mind for now. Um, yeah, just try to figure out if you can help out. It would be because this is a story like these stories about the refugees or the people from Africa going to Italy. I heard there's a lot going on, and I also noticed that at least I and other people don't really know what it's all about. I think the story just has to be told to also understand how, yeah, how we can solve the problem. So, a new adventure starts, and I'm still taking in the old. I called it already the old running adventure. And I made friends with two German shepherds, two big dogs, and for me that's really a victory. Like they come to me and we, I don't know, we cuddle and we anything I would do with cats I can now do with these dogs. For me that's a big victory because I very scared of dogs, but these dogs are very nice. So yeah, so far this is probably been the weirdest video ever because I'm now in between like two adventures. Uh, I cannot grasp like my mind cannot grasp all these things that are happening. Uh, and also maybe there are gonna be some interviews as well. Uh, and I just take it as it goes. And I already found so much joy and happiness here. It's incredible. So let's close it with that. All the little things that I encountered already in Palermo are a true gift, yeah, to me, to life, and that's something, yeah, worth spreading, I guess. So I will be like probably off for a few days because I'm in this center of refugees, so I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a story every day. I actually have no idea. So it it can be that I'm a little bit under the radar, and that's actually good to know to let this really sink in, and yeah, really get to know these people. So bye bye for now.